and gentlemen, welcome to Boom Goes the Dynamite. It's me, the GREG, the co-founder of the NAAFP, joined by a guy we see on a lot of Wednesdays, our good friend, the MHN Kingston himself. Kenny, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing well. Reggie, you are absolutely right. Man, oh man, what a night. NXT, HB Shizzle, get it down. We got a lot to talk about. Batty, shut up.
Cookies told her.
That's right, Cookies.
That's right. Thank you, Cookies, for regulating. He said you were late.
Thank you, Cookies.
See, Cookies. See, you's good people, man. You's good.
Regulate.
Also joining us today, the final Matty, my forever rival, the Intercontinental Champion, Matt. How you doing today, sir? Oh, we got the Shawn Michaels on. I wonder why.
You know who I was gonna be repping today. It's a rare Wednesday.
Yeah.
A rare work from home Wednesday. So I've just been chilling today.
You've got that Shawn Michaels. I've got the Raw Shawn Michaels. I've got DIX Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. This is Boom Goes the Dynamite, but I'm gonna just like fuse and let y'all know a little something about Dynamite. We ain't got no show to preview tonight for Dynamite because Adam Copeland decided to do a little thing called Break That Leg. And according to Tony Khan, he's been up all night trying to doing rewrites and all that. So whatever happens tonight on AEW, we're gonna find out the same time as we all finding out at the same time. We don't know what's going on. So y'all know,
which means tonight gonna be ass. That's what that means.
But Reggie does like let Matt go ahead and tell us how he's been cooking in that kitchen.
Man.
First of all, let's just get the elephant out the room. Shout out to HBK for turning NXT to BET Uncut.
That's
get it sexy. Get it sexy. Get it sexy. Get it sexy. My man Booker said, shake it fast. Oh yeah.
That I knew it was going to be a good episode of NXT.
Book horny.
Book was struggling.
Book was horny the whole night, my man.
That was basically if HBK was like, all right, Matt, just tell me what is this current. Just let NXT be ratchet. Because at my previous job in Cincinnati, I used to have a best friend at that job. And our nicknames for each other were Ratchet Twins. So last night was definitely straight up ratchetness. And it was awesome. It was straight up awesomeness. That was if HBK last night had he just had a relapse. I saw 1997 for 2 hours.
Listen. When we first started doing the podcast years ago, one of the things that me, Matt, and Mike, and at the time we had another co-member on the show, the Savage one, Dex. Shout out to Dex. The main thing that we wanted to represent and that we said when we first started the show, we wanted to represent that you can be a cool nerd, because being a wrestling fan low-key necessarily means you're a nerd. And we wanted to let people know that it was okay to be a wrestling fan and being from the hood. I also made a point back then that said a lot of people were upset that we didn't have as many champions and people of color in wrestling. And I said, if you want representation, we got to put ourselves out there. We got to go to these wrestling schools. We got to, try to compete and do and make ourselves known. Lo and behold, we took my advice, and now look at us.
Yeah, thanks to NIL, They finding all that because you can't. Everybody can't go pro.
Naya's grinning in the background. Naya's like, hell yeah. Hell
Right.
yes.
Pretty much.
Naya versus Braun, baby.
Man, holy shit. I mean, and not only was she, it wasn't like she was just there for a segment. She was there the entire show. You'd see
Damn
her.
right.
She came out at the very beginning of the show. She was in a few background moments in the backstage. She was in the locker room with Trick and the OG, and then she came out for the main event. She was pivotal to the episode.
She really was. She really was.
And it's crazy because Greg will definitely agree with me on this one. I don't even think she's even a wrestling fan. It's just the simple fact that Hang 'em High kept putting Ski Yeet on that with Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
I was explaining this to someone last night because they're like, how was work? And I said, it was a weird night. Sexy Red showed up. And they said, how'd that happen? I said, this is a long story. And it's not gonna make a lot of sense.
Twitter, all of us on wrestling Twitter is like, we know what happened. Like, Hang 'em High he is the dude that puts the Sonic rings. When y'all see the Sonic rings get put on folks on Twitter, that's him. That dude he is the sole reason Sexy Red showed up in WWE. He's also the sole reason. That wasn't no coincidence. They used Travis Scott's. They used theme. That wasn't no coincidence. He's been using that song for Jey Uso playing around, and then they use that to introduce WrestleMania in Vegas. They look at the stuff he be doing. Like wrestlers on the roster, especially in NXT, will be like, "Yo, put the rings on this. Like, put some rings on this." Like they'll be like, "Yeah, I got knocked out, but put the Sonic ring on me, please." That's a badge of honor.
Man, it's just so cool. Like, it's the fact that someone in wrestling Twitter just literally changed the landscape a bit for one of the brands of the WWE. Like,
here's the thing. Hold on.
Wild thing.
She may actually be a wrestling fan because there was another video with Sexy Red and HBK in the whip, and she was singing HBK's song word for word.
Oh, she might be like a real. She might be a real like back in the day or like when she was growing up main roster. She might have been.
She's only 12. She's
I think she's an NXT fan. Is all I'm saying. But
I don't think she was around when NXT when HB Shizzle was actually wrestling.
A lot of people fuck with. He is the modern day. As far as I'm concerned, he is the modern day Ric Flair. He is how wrestling fans looked at Ric Flair, styling and profiling. That's how I look at HBK. There is no one more clean and no one more cocky. Like the fact that he is the complete opposite of being the sexy boy right now, I don't give a damn. Like he'll always be this. He's always this as far as I'm concerned. Harry Chestnut. And like, for some reason, every black wrestling fan, a lot of like people my age, they love HBK just for that.
Listen, only thing I know is my man
him and HBK, Jeff Hardy are like the big go.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy. That's because Jeff Hardy was jamming the Jagged Edge on SmackDown. He was jamming it
forever goated moment.
See, my friend Mark
was jamming the Jagged Edge on SmackDown. But
see, my friend Mark
love HBK. Plus, I love HBK. Only thing I gotta say is, and I said it in the chat last night, that man is bow-legged like a newborn chimp. Good Lord, man. That man is shaped like a turkey wishbone.
Unlike another wrestler that is also that bow-legged, that is still in the ring, he decided to hang that shit up.
Fucking Matt Hardy out here looking like he should be walking with his knuckles scraping the floor. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, stop. Like, how are y'all doing this shit?
I remember Sean being that bow-legged, but damn.
That motherfucking shit is... Sean Legs
No
is like
wonder
this.
this was always his go-to. He would already be.
Motherfucker Legs is like this.
That's why he always went to that.
That was just him balancing himself out. Right. If he stood still, he was gonna fucking fall.
But it was so fucking. And I saw people that were getting all.
Yeah, cry fucking river. No, I'm just playing, Betty.
Some people that are getting all weird about it. Oh, who is this? Oh man, this is nobody big. Or like, if just because it's not in your wheelhouse entertainment doesn't mean it's not a big fucking deal.
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. Anybody that has a problem with this, then you definitely should have had a problem with RVD and his woman being on fucking TNA and AEW. God.
I hate seeing her
shaking that big ass. Yeah.
I hate seeing anybody that's just walking around with the big obvious fake, and it's like, and they're just shaking it like, okay.
Then don't come to the Bronx.
Oh.
At least like the ref bringing something else to the table. Like she's actually like in the music game, like she's bringing something to it.
Right.
Like if you got a problem with seeing Sexy Red do it, and then on top of that, but top of Sexy Red being there, the amount, the energy that she brought the crowd, the amount of people that she had watching NXT, Booker T going Booker fucking T.
Booker T was Black Snow last night. Everything, everybody referred it.
That motherfucker was an old pervert through and through.
Straight up 1997 type of just show, because it was they were doing everything short of fucking at that point.
Speaking of how great she was for it. We got a report from Fightful Select about Sexy Red and how great she was backstage. Easy to work with one source comparing her presence on WWE programming moving forward to that of fellow singer Poppy. Poppy, who was all over NXT Black and Gold for 2 years. She'd pop up and do live performances.
Yeah.
They would use their music. So that if they're saying moving forward, we might be seeing Sexy Red around NXT more.
CW. They're going to the CW, and the CW is nothing but that demo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boom! They're going back to the home. The CW remnants of a UPN.
UPN, Mongo. UPN, Mongo.
UPN, baby.
You pick a nigga. Here we go.
I'm telling you, that next tag team that's going to show up going to be from space. Homeboys in space, baby. We're bringing it back.
Clean crime time. Clean crime time. It's going to be deal. They're going to get repackaged. Not to mention,
I'm mad because I really did watch Homeboys in Outer Space. Like, I really did try to catch that show on a weekly basis. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, not only are they going to be, we thought we were just going to get just Sexy Red for 2 hours. They were like, oh, not only she's going to be the host of Battleground in Vegas.
I fucking told you.
Sexy Red on Peacock. You know she gonna show her ass on a PLE.
On Netflix, baby. On Netflix, it's coming.
On Netflix, my nigga. Listen,
on Netflix,
it's about to be a full on. It's about to be BET Uncut NXT.
It's
about to be Nelly's tip drill video out this bitch.
But I mean, like, it really we've seen so many people come in that were in
Sparks. Sparks. What? Sparks was the
shit. We've seen so many musicians, actors, what have you, show up. Do you remember the Raw GM period?
Yes.
It was like they didn't give a fuck, man. They did not. It was poorly done around these motherfuckers. fucking Jeremy Piven didn't even know the name of the show he was promoting. Like, fucking, we're going to Summerfest, baby. Like,
Wait, what?
whether or not Sexy Red was a big NXT fan, I don't think she is. She got down with everything. She
they did
connected,
right,
bro.
Put her with some black folks, and they will just figure it out.
And they just fucking
they had Javion and Trick shake them dreads. Now shake your dreads. Yo, crowd going wild, bro.
Greg pointed something out real
bro.
quick.
Malcolm and Eddie was my shit.
That was my shit.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Yeah. Fucking Eddie.
Malcolm and Eddie was. Oh
Greg had pointed out. He was like, "Why is Trick so oiled up?" And then right when he said that, Sexy Red point came out of nowhere. I said, "That's why he oiled."
That's why. We're gonna be shining tonight, baby.
And what's crazy is HB Shizzle knew they were gonna have some new eyes on the product and said, "You know what? Let's spice it up a little bit tonight."
Right.
Let's get the hottest person in the music industry right now. Main roster grab fucking what's his name? God damn it, Bad Bunny. Who's next after Bad Bunny that has every young person in the streets going crazy? Oh, Sexy Red. Boom.
There you go.
Trick. What you think about working with Sexy Red? You goddamn right. Javion, get bouncy. We in there.
Right.
But so, like,
the one that got the biggest rub out of all of that.
What did he?
But man, so let's get into NXT. So the opening segment is Ava introducing Sexy Red to the group.
Right.
It's Ava. All right, here comes Sexy Red. Sexy Red goes out there. And I was like, all right, how are they going to do this with Sexy Red? Because, you know, her, like, she likes to twerk a lot. But are they going to show
That's exactly
that?
What the fuck she did.
I was like, are they going to show that on camera? You're goddamn right they are. That's exactly what they did.
They showed that motherfucker bouncing like a butterfly. Bravo, cameraman.
They let her do her thing. It wasn't muted in any way. They let her do exactly what she does.
Hands on her knees.
The crowd was going mental for this. And then she is the one to unveil the Women's North American Championship.
Pretty belt.
I already knew what it looked like because they had showed us in like a graphic.
Yeah. We already knew when they first talked about it. Yeah. But it looks all right. It looks okay.
Right.
It's not a bad looking belt. It looks good. So she ends up being an important aspect for this. She ends up saying, by the way, I'm going to be hosting Battleground. So she's coming back to Battleground. And then while she's throwing that belt up, got the belt in her hands, who shows the fuck up? Tatum
Paxley.
So now we got Tatum creeping on Sexy Red, which might end up leading to something at the Tatum's the psycho girl that was stalking Leo.
Tatum looking like somebody off a dog, the bounty hunter off of on ice. You on ice,
like an extra from Vampire? She looking like an extra from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's what the fuck she out here looking like.
You know what she looks like? She looks like a ripoff of a. Do you remember Ariel from the ECW, the WWE ECW?
Yeah,
vampire chick.
For two reasons.
Don't we all? Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah.
She used to hang upside down.
I was live at the worst pay-per-view in WWE history, aka December to Dismember. That was in Augusta at the James Brown Arena.
Man, only like 8 people bought that pay-per-view.
But it was a large ass crowd because they don't come to Augusta that often anymore for big shows, and it wasn't a big show. It sucked. But my brother got me a ticket for my birthday. So I went with him. And I remember a few things. I remember everyone being pissed because they took Sabu out the chamber. And then they had Tess just get rid of everybody that was in the ECW originals in the match. And then I remember fucking I forgot her name. We were just talking about her. Shit.
Ariel.
I fucking remember Ariel hanging upside down. and
City.
everything she was doing, and she wasn't wearing anything under that dress.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
just hanging out of it. It's like Jesus. And
Titty.
I remember my brother just looking at me and going, "Yep,
Nice.
yeah."
That's one of those moments where you
Slowly.
just look over at the dude next to you and go, "Nice," and then just keep watching. Like,
Worth the
you
ticket.
ain't gotta say
But,
it. We know it.
So she gets saved by Mia Yim Meechin, who proceeds to beat Tatum to get into the match at
Right.
Battleground. Later on, we'll see the final qualifier.
They pretty much was like putting it out there, like, "Hey, Mia, this your motherfucking last chance to do something with this company, or else your ass is gone." Because they kept mentioning that, like, you know, she can't really go. Like, how would it look to go back to SmackDown if you ain't even make the goddamn match to be a?
Yep.
So they pretty much letting me, right? They pretty much letting me know, like, hey, you better do something. Like, even if you don't win, you better put on a fucking showing to let us know that your ass want to be here.
She, you know, it was a fine match. It was all right. Tatum's still pretty green.
Yeah.
And again, like Kenny had said before, Mia is a lot better when she's fighting someone that will fucking fight back.
Yeah.
Usually dudes. But she did all right. Hits to eat the feet, gets the victory. We hear that Aura Mensa was attacked. We see them going backstage. Aura Mensa's laid out, like, oh shit, who attacked him? And we hear that Gallus earlier in the night said, if we wanted to attack you, we just do it to your face, like we did to Wesley and Ivar, and Josh Briggs. Yeah, you're and
yeah, I hate that they changed their music.
I know the first one was so much better.
Yeah.
Right, the first one was so like menacing. They
fucking reversed it from head to her. It's like it's not
like that ain't got the same. And they got the same menacing tone to it. You know what I mean? Like,
one of those with Kevin Thorne. Yeah, it ain't the same, man. It ain't the same.
Where's Wolfgang?
Wolfgang, I don't know. He's still in the group because he was there last week. I don't know where he is.
He shows up whenever it just makes sense.
Because I was sitting there like, why is it just the Coffee Brothers?
Yeah, I don't know what Wolfgang's up to.
And why does the Coffee Brother look like a? And why does Joe Coffey look like a Diesel Mario?
He looks like he's from Peaky Blinders. He's got the mustache.
Yeah.
Like he'd be in that shit.
He's like an extra from the movie Snatch. Like he'd be one of the people that was with Brad Pitt's crew.
1000%. We see Aura Mensa being checked on by the trainers, and Jakar Jackson tells Lash, look, we're next. One of us is next. Because they already got Gnome. They just got him. I'm scared. Is this Trick? And Lash says, it's not Trick. And said, how do you know? She said, I just know. I'm like, just say you were fucking in the closet. All right, just go ahead and let him know.
Just let him know. Even giving you that Willy Wonka.
So she said she's gonna go talk to Trick later tonight and ask if it was him. Spoiler alert, no. It was not. Roxanne Perez comes out and is all right. I'm ready to see who I'm going to defend this championship against. Our GM thinks I'm a shitty champion, essentially is what she said. And Ava comes out and says, I don't think you're a bad champion. I just think you bitch too much.
Pretty much. I've talked a lot of shit about Ava blowing out her knees and being horrible on my TV screen.
But she was.
But they found the right role.
The Rock found the right role for his daughter.
Like it's a clear nepotism move, but you know what? She's fucking making it work. She really is a great GM. I saw people making posts about it last night, like, why is like Rock's daughter being forced down? Like she is, but she's actually pretty good at this.
She's the most common sense approach GM of all time. She's
pretty much. So like, you don't like each other, cool. Y'all can fight.
Yep.
End of story.
She's like, yep, story. I'm signing this waiver because y'all not about to die on my property.
Like if she was the Raw GM, Braun would have fought Ilya Dragunov last week.
Braun
would have already gotten to. Braun might have gotten fired. She comes out. She comes out and says, "I do have your opponent." And she's here. And before we talk about it, yesterday we were talking about how the rumor was that it was Tegan Knox, and we're like,
and we all of us sat here.
Obviously, a swerve. So just
clearly a swerve.
Make us be like, "Oh, fuck this."
Yeah. So, like, all right, come on, bring out Tegan. And then we hear those sirens. Like, wait a minute.
Those ain't wrong.
I waited for the Titantron to say something. I was like, what? It was like Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace.
I'm like,
oh, shit. Oh, shit. we were all in our group chat. What the fuck?
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Oh, my God. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Oh, my God.
Like HBK,
Jordynne Grace,
TNA, because like forget HBK. We know what he can do. TNA. We were. Me and Greg are like, oh, so this is how you want us to come back. Just when we said we done.
They pulled us back in, man.
Right. And then on top of that, then you saw me bring it up in the fucking chat. I said, I know these son of a bitches ain't advertising tickets for Battleground on access.com, the fucking channel. I can't get no fucking more from Verizon for
TNA. Reggie, you should have been concerned. I almost fell out the bed last night.
So we're gonna get Jordynne Grace, the TNA Knockouts champion. They said it verbatim on TV.
They said the TNA Knockouts world champion.
Right.
This is the woman that defeated Naomi for the title. One of the most dominant women in women's wrestling history ever. Jordynne Grace. Like, holy shit.
Naomi was
clearly coming. Oh, Naomi went over there to spy on him. Like, all right, who do we need to grab? Trips wants me to see who we can pick up.
Right.
Like, clearly, the second that contract's up, she is coming to WWE. I don't know. Like, it's happening. She's taking pictures with Triple H. She took pictures with Sean. Everyone's talking about how great she is backstage. It's happening. So she goes in the ring. So go ahead.
It's just crazy how she said at the Royal Rumble, until next time, WWE. And we're just like, yeah, whatever.
Sure. Look at my hopes up. Well, damn. And then she quote tweeted that on Twitter saying, told you. Like, oh, all right.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And you know what? That crowd.
And then we find out that
crowd lost their damn minds.
Paid.
She did. Yeah. So she's gonna have 3 appearances last night. Next week she's having a singles match against Stevie Turner. She showed back up, and she's gonna get her ass whooped.
Greg was like, "Man, it's Stevie Turner," and I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah, the hacker's back, baby."
She dumped the computer.
She finally got out her mom's basement, and now she's gonna die.
That's honestly why I was so confused. Because I'm like,
die.
I'm used to seeing her in a box with a hat on. Why she?
And that was over a year ago. And right, I've been winning matches on Level Up. I was like, this shows how much no one watches Level Up. Because not only did I not watch it, I have not seen shit on Twitter about Level Up regarding her matches. I didn't know she was wrestling again.
Because I was like, she went from hacker to trying to look hot. And I'm like, oh, what? I am confused. What is happening? You gonna die?
Just to get broken in half. But man, this crowd in NXT, they knew who the hell Jordynne Grace was.
And they went ape shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the appropriate response.
Crazy.
TNA chance. Juggernaut chance. Yeah, stop wooing. Juggernaut chance, TNA chance. This is awesome chance.
Yeah, they know what shows their asses be going to.
I mean, these are people that used to go to that Orlando show, so they
right.
Know. Right.
So yeah, we're gonna get Jordynne Grace versus Roxanne for the NXT Championship. Roxanne's clearly winning, but still a very exciting moment. And we saw a ton of TNA talent.
What if?
I mean, she might.
Jordynne Grace wins.
Well, you know, now
apparently, there is to be pretty much an exchange going on. Apparently, there's going to be some NXT talent making appearances over in TNA as well. And as
NXT,
you were alluding to, a lot of TNA talent took to social media to say, hey, what's up? Ace of Bay being the first group saying that the tag team division needs some spiciness.
Whole division needs a whole infusion because NXT is a whole heap of grade A 100%.
Let Ace of Bay carry that division for a little while. Shit, why not? They ain't doing anything in TNA.
If they want to let this little title exchange be anything, let a title change happen. Fuck the Good Brothers. We don't need to see them win those titles. Let somebody from Impact, let somebody from TNA win those titles. Because they can put some stank on those NXT tag titles.
Damn right. Man. Oh, man.
Around and do what they're doing in TNA.
And then we also saw Cedric Alexander tweet, said, well, can we go there? Because I owe Mustafa Ali a rematch, and I kind of want to get that X Division belt. And Ali said, bring it on.
Oh shit.
Like, oh shit, we're getting the 205 live rematch. All right, run it back.
That would be
letting Ced cook in TNA. Okay.
Oh, man. That'll be a good one. What if what if what if they start doing? Nah, we don't need that. I was just thinking some old way of thinking, an invasion angle. But
I mean, I think the issue with that is we just had like the Ring of Honor, I don't know, more shit happen recently. So yeah, but I would, there are people saying, oh, what if we bring out Worlds Collide and we do NXT TNA? Like,
maybe
that'll work.
Now that I could get behind, just like a once a year.
What if one day soon Braun goes to randomly spear like Ricochet, and out of the crowd a masked man and a man in a hood just kind of like bulldozes Braun and stops him from spearing Ricochet, and it's Josh Alexander.
Ooh. I'm not even gonna get happy because I already told me TNA, so I ain't even gonna be like,
I'm not
already there.
It's the idea of if they're doing this now, and
what if we could get that?
What if in a year or two we end up like it becomes a real and like we've seen AEW do this with a ton of other promotions where it becomes a normal thing. I don't think it should be every week you're going to see somebody from a different thing. But I think once a year, hey, their best and our best are going to go at it. That's a special thing that we could do.
And it looks better for TNA with NXT instead of them being with AEW, because AEW is trying to make a dream match. And the stuff is just like, some of it is unrealistic. At least with the NXT aspect, their crowd and the Impact crowd are
about the same.
They're the same.
Yeah,
it's not gonna. They just have better production.
Also, NXT's people can afford to lose a fucking match, so
exactly.
TNA won't be losing every damn match they have. It'll be. We could actually see some competition.
And they about to show it next week with fucking Jordynne destroying Stevie.
And so let's get back real quick. You said she got a big deal. You weren't kidding. For 3 appearances, 2 matches, 3 appearances, 6 figures.
Bravo.
I like how Jonathan Gresham said last night when she appeared. He was like, "You told me you was going to the grocery store."
So he's just a at-home husband.
Hey,
but they ain't even got kids. So he ain't even a stay-at-home dad. He's just a stay-at-home.
Now he's probably on the toilet. Like, I'm gonna go get some more toilet paper. All right, man.
Baby. Like, damn, it's been a minute. What the hell she is?
Hey!
Kind of wall his ass. But yeah, and Gresham is now finally getting a story in TNA, but it's where his octopus ink is infecting people because Jonathan Gresham, the world-class technician genius, let's make him supernatural. Let's fuck it. Why not? God, I miss you, Scott. I miss you so much, Scott. Every day. I think about you every day, Scott. No, and pause.
Yo, okay. Here's my thing. They got rid of Scotty because they didn't want to spend money. But you don't think Scotty D would have got the Jordynne Grace thing going on?
He's the one that started the Jordynne Grace thing.
Yeah, like
the Royal Rumble happened under his watch. He was gone after that happened because that was when the interest in TNA was at an all-time high after years and years. And I did. I appreciate you calling me out on that. For years and years and years, that's the highest interest they have had since like even before the AEW shit, because that wasn't working as far as TNA people showing up over there. So they were really not getting too much out of it. And then like that week, Scott D'Amore was gone. I'm thinking if Scott's still there, we might have been doing this sooner.
I'm thinking if Scott's still there, Braun Strowman may have been in TNA. So we definitely would have gotten this soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, his big ass need to be there.
Instead, Instead, we got fucking Top Dollar as their fucking TV show.
All I know is I'm gonna say it now. They doing this. Let's fuck around and reintroduce them to the real, the wanted man, Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Time, baby, the former NXT champ.
What if Dolph was really the what you call it?
That's how you know him.
The secret agent they sent over.
Could have been.
That's how you know I'm in there with HBK if Dolph back.
We're gonna skip over the Ridge Holland Riley Osborne bullshit. The OC against Idris.
I literally fell asleep.
I literally fell asleep. It was the drizzling shits. It was the drizzling
ass. I literally took a nap on that match.
And that's why we got all this cool shit through it the night, because like they had to put this bullshit Riley Ridge match on. They had to do the OC and Idris and Malik and all this other shit. Exactly. That's what I want, Reggie. That's all I want. Give me my Rascals.
First thing I said in our chat too. I said, let's give me the Rascals, please.
It's crazy. Like I keep looking at all these reviews talking about NXT, and every time someone gets to the Jordan thing, they're like, "It's Jordan fucking Grace! Holy shit!" But yeah, that's right. That's how you know it's big.
It's a big.
Matt's favorite boy Eddie Thorpe got a vignette last night.
Oh god.
And Matt was like, "God damn, we had to do Ridge match and Eddie Thorpe." Like Matt was.
Y'all should have saw when I put. Y'all should have saw when I put.
Fucking Matt was mad.
Oh, y'all should have saw what I put. I said, Dijak, ... And then I put up the video of Roman talking to Solo. We're at war now, Solo. Taking prisoners. We take no prisoners. I'm like, yep. I know what we got to do, Dijak.
Handle your business.
They got you wasting away on main event. Come on back down.
They got you fucked up, Dijak.
You know what? If they can't have Dijak do it, then damn it, bring in Moose and just let Moose kill him instead.
Somebody, whoever does it, you know it was me.
Ariana Grace had a 2-minute match with Lola Vice.
And they confirmed Mongo suspicions.
Yep. RIP Ariana Grace's storyline with the Gigi Dolan. That shit is dead. Gigi hasn't been around in a few weeks since she did the wedding dress or like the fancy dress segment, but Ariana's been around, and last night I was doing the stuff for Sports Kitty, and I was like, where the hell is Gigi Dolan? Because wasn't she supposed to have like a new look, a new gimmick? Well, it came out today that shit has been dropped. So
because they said it was
it was terrible. So if you were looking forward to whatever the hell Gigi was about to do with Ariana Grace,
then you're stupid.
I'm pretty sure you're AI or something, because no real human wanted to see that shit. Next up, Lexis King got another chance to beat up Dante Chen, and once again Lexis King lost. And then Lexis King,
because
all I wanted to talk about.
Twitter, someone said it on Twitter, and I retweeted it because they said they had fucked around and got me cheering for somebody I don't need to be cheering for.
Right. I hate Dante Chen.
I don't fucking care about Dante Chen. Fuck a Dante Chen.
I don't know if I don't know. She's like not really doing anything with Gigi. So
all she gonna do is
at this point in time, out of this point in time, I'm not too sure they even, except for when they're doing like the mass firings, they just letting motherfuckers' contracts expire with nothing for them to do.
Which is, I guess, the best. Where unless someone's like demanding to get their shit released, letting someone's shit just run out and then just, you don't have to do anything extra, get your pay, set them up later down the line.
Better than getting hurt and then getting paid. So.
Right.
After the match, Lexis King pulls the mat off the floor, and he's going to do the crowning on the cement. Like, okay, well that's going to be brutal, and he did the shit on the folded mat instead. So he just hit the mat, and then Dante slid off the mat and laid on the ground like he just hit his head on the cement. I was like, God, you can't even do this right. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't even kill someone correctly.
I think his gimmick and his wrestling style may have worked better when he was part of the little varsity group.
His little arrogant trying to like get laid gimmick, maybe, probably.
It just looks easy and ass. It always started working. It just started even clicking for him when he did it with the Jasmine girl. That was the only time that shit actually clicked. That's what I was like.
And that was only a one-time thing, apparently.
Right. And I'm like, oh, he ain't gonna do that no more. So I'm like, finally, this dude is all right. Keep doing that. Whatever you did, do it again.
And they never did that again. They never did it again.
He put Dante Chen with him. And I'm like, all right. Your ass, you're not Dante Chen. You gonna beat you gotta beat his ass.
Lex, like you were right. Like that part worked. And it's like, okay, the character has legs. That something can be made with it, but it's not connecting. It's not work. And to have him going a losing streak against Dante freaking Chen.
It doesn't help that he looks like fucking what you call it from Rock of Love. The motherfucker that was trying to find a girlfriend.
Brett Michaels. That's why it looked when he did that with Jasmine, it makes all right. He's finally it's all connecting now. Finally. He looks like he's a younger Brett Michaels. He's Brett Michaels. That's who he is. No relation to Sean. But he looked man, that's definitely who he is.
Guns N' Roses, Sticks and Dandelions. Like it's fucking terrible. Oh God.
Like he looked like he took the mantle that Dolph Ziggler left. Dolph's whole thing is looking like an 80s rock band. And he went to TNA with that. And here is Lexis King.
And it's
a shame. It's a shame.
All right, because it could work.
It like the entrance is actually kind of like the sliding into like the Royal Throne thing.
We're gonna have.
Yeah, it's an interesting entrance. It's attached to
ass.
Brett Michaels Jr.
we get the final qualifier for the North American Championship ladder match. Ren Sinclair against Kalani Jordynne, and I was telling Matt not get his hopes up because backstage really likes Ren Sinclair.
Well, that bitch lost. She high-fived herself, and that was the end of that.
Thankfully, they made the right decision.
There was one spot that somebody did not have enough core strength for.
Yeah,
but in all fairness, none of the three of us on this motherfucking show can do that move either.
No, absolutely not. Oh my God. I would even back when I was my healthiest and my fittest, my knees would snap in half if I tried that shit. My stomach would cramp up. I'd turn into a little ball, a little pretzel. I couldn't do it. I don't know who's
even if I could do it, I can guarantee you it'd be a fart that would be propelling me the entire way up.
Just, hold on. It doesn't even make the noise. This thing is.
God damn it! They didn't even give you the good one.
They didn't even give me a. They can't even give me a. I paid them $50 to work rehab my lungs, and they gave me that shitty balloon that can't even fart. This is a rip off.
Terrible.
I rather would have had a condom.
Guarantee you,
condoms make a noise.
If that was me in my prime, I'd have probably been able to do it, but it'd have been like I said, a fart would have propelled me the entire way up. They'd have had to edit crowd noises all over that spot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yes, it was, Daddy.
Yes, that was a balloon.
Yeah, that was from my pulmonary rehab. That was their that was the
special device special equipment.
That's why we were late. He was telling me the story. I was like, I know they ain't got you blowing into a balloon.
America's
Dollar Tree. And he was like, yes.
America's healthcare has failed, man.
That was the next thing I said also.
America's healthcare has failed so badly.
Correct. Healthcare is a damn scam.
I don't understand. When Mongo told me this shit before we got on air, if you'd have seen the disappointment in my face when he told me that, I was like, what? Hey,
and I just came in already knowing what the bullshit was. I'm just like, nope, I already know what's going on. I know these people did not just give you a balloon. I know, like New York, not you. Nah. Nah.
Correct, the guy that can't blow out air is supposed to blow up a damn balloon. Is today your daughter's birthday? Did you forget to blow up the balloons? Is that why we're doing this? Like, could you have gotten anybody else that has air in their lungs? But yeah, so it was the double bridge trying to break out of the pin spot, and sometimes shit, like you said, sometimes it doesn't happen. It's okay. Kalani hits her big split-legged moonsault for the win. So Kalani is in the final slot, which honestly, it's a good-looking selection.
It is.
It's a good lineup.
And like Matt said,
baby was gonna do it.
Like Matt said, when I look at that matchup, I'm not gonna lie. They NXT Shawn Michaels ain't stupid. He puts attractive women in these matchups for us to look at. Just so happens these very attractive women can actually fucking do something in the ring. So we're getting a duck twofer. When you look at Kalani, though, that's literally like looking at your little niece.
That's what Matt said. Matt said,
it's literally like, come on, baby girl, you can do it. Come on.
You said he said got Jada Parker and he's got Kalani, and it's two different things.
It's right here. Lash and Jada Parker, and then that's Kalani. Like Kalani.
Right. That's like your little goddaughter, your little niece.
Right. Y'all leave Kalani alone.
That's how I feel about. That's how I feel about Thea Hale. Or just like, that's good.
Exactly. I'm started getting all creepy towards her. Get away from her.
Riz getting close. Right. You remind me of my daughter. You remind me of my daughter.
Whoa. Question.
What?
Master Bait is doing the Soul Rukas?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That man has gone through a pretty long list.
That man
yeah,
is
nice.
That
man is the real Dolph Ziggler.
He is a manhole. He is the new fan.
Having Mia there helps them give OG. Yeah, Mia does great shit with ladders. So, Sol Ruka, Last Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, Meechin, and Kalani Jordan. That's a pretty damn good lineup.
I always put Kalani in there.
It's got to be either Lash or Jada, right?
I think Lash or Jada. Just Jada because, like, damn, they're pushing the attitude shit out of Jada. Yeah, like. But Lash has come a long way, and people love Lash. Mm-hmm. If you could do Mia Yim if you want to have like an established person win it,
right?
But I wouldn't hate it because I'm obviously a big Mia Yim fan. But I think if you really want to make an impact with it, you give it to either Lash or Jada. Yeah, those are definitely probably the best options.
I think you go Lash to have her. You go Lash and you have her break away a little bit from Metaphor and put it out there that she is dating Trick, and then you got the power couple.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
Because Metaphor, as much as we hate to say it, looks like they are probably coming to an end pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, and
they already celebrated their 1 year anniversary. I'm like, damn, it's been a year. I remember I hated y'all at first. I only liked y'all.
Damn sure. They had no reason why y'all were together, and we could not understand it. Still don't understand why.
But Noam Dar proved himself, and then Ora Mensah finally, after a year, got to show off what he can do last 2 weeks ago. And Jada's been hurt, but she's been showing up. Like it's worked out. It's worked out. The final match of the night, we got to see Trick Williams and the young OG Javon Evans
take on Dallas.
And man, was this crowd pumped
for the BET Uncut match of the night.
Trick and Javon had Sexy Red walk out with them. There's a part in the match where they're sitting on the wall while she's twerking, and the crowd is just getting into it. And Booker T damn near had a stroke. And at a point at this spot, Vic Joseph says, "Book, if you stood up, you'd knock the table over."
Right. What you go? We've said it a million times. Trick is such a fucking superstar. JVR came out, the crowd got hyped because they knew his music. But when that crowd heard those horns, dun, 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 and that bass line hit, boom, boom, boom. Yo, that crowd went bananas.
He's the people's champion.
Bananas. And then to have Sexy Red be the one to come out with him. Yeah.
It's like when
everybody
HBK would
did you
come
see
out
everybody's
with,
face.
Damn.
Did you hear Booker? Trick reminds me of HBK when he was coming out with when he came out with Pam Anderson for that.
Yeah.
But like, part of it is that music is so great, and we always shit on Def Rebel because 95% of the time Def Rebel's music sucks. But when Def Rebel hits with a song, it is one of the best themes around.
Yeah,
Trick's got one, Roman's got one, and there are a few others that are fantastic.
I like Jimmy Uso's.
Jimmy's is great. That's like Jay's was too much the Usos. It's not
right.
It's not unique. Jimmy's is a great take on Roman's, but it's his own thing.
Yeah, I like Jay's
and Tama.
Jay's
Tama's song is nasty.
Just them just taking off of AEW's, and AEW's is just awesome.
Yeah. That was the old Mikey. That was a Mikey Ruckus special, and that was probably the best theme he ever made. That shit was incredible.
Well, Trick music hit. Sexy Red came out. She threw her hands on her knees. Then she got in the ring and threw a couple of splits. And yeah, I watched them.
I hit the replay button, watched them again.
Right, like I was Booker T. Shake it fast, shake it, oh
Man.
yeah.
I know Charmel beat him upside the head when he got
Charmel
home.
whooped his ass. What did Sexy Red say about Book? He needs to take heart medication.
Somebody make sure he took blood pressure medication.
But see, even then, like she was continuing to do shit after her time with the thing was up. Like she didn't have to tweet a damn thing. And most people, when they were doing this, again, the Roger M bullshit, anybody else, they just kind of move on. But she fucking until like midnight, she was tweeting and talking about shit. So it was
right.
Because I wasn't
going to put out the video with her and HBK in the car with her
singing
the song.
I definitely want to see that.
It's again, and it's not as crazy again as like fucking Bad Bunny doing all those crazy ass matches, but it's still like as far as popularity goes, and the fact that she actually stuck it out and seemed to be have so much fun with it. Right. You can tell when someone's having fun, and it makes the crowd enjoy it so much more.
And then during the match, we get a surprise visit because Jordynne Grace ain't the only person.
Oh, hold on. Whoa, hold on. That's after the match. Hold on. So the match, I think
Gallus loses.
Mark Coffey got hit with the trick shot. Javon Evans again looked incredible this match. He got a lot of stuff. He sells like $1 million when Gallus is beating the shit out of him. Gallus sold great trick.
That boy is little. That boy weighed like 8 pounds, soaking wet with 7 bricks in his pocket.
And damn it, he sells like he's little.
He should. I'm glad.
When he gets hit by Joe Coffey, he flies across the ring. He gets kicked in the stomach. He jumps up like, oh fuck! Just fucking that kid's going. He's going to be a big star.
Right. And I hate to say this to downplay any other company out there, because every company, even though we talk shit about every company is trying to put out the best product that they possibly can. I think it's a very good thing that him being this young, starting out in a company where they are literally going to limit the fact of how stupid and crazy he can get so he can prolong his career, is going to allow him to make a ton of money during his career. Because he can literally grow.
Yeah. He's going to have a lot of people telling him, not just coaches, but the fellow wrestlers telling him, you don't have to do all the crazy shit in every match. You can hold stuff off. You know, you don't have to do a 30-minute match every night to get over. You can just they're going to bump with you because like the crowd already loves you. So just a little bit at a time. And he's doing great. He's doing fantastic.
Exactly.
And then we get to the main part of the show. Match is over. Sexy Red celebrating with Trick and Javon, and then Lash comes out. And Lash looks at Sexy Red. What's going on, Kanisha? Looks at Sexy Red, and maybe. And Sexy just looks at her, looks at Trick, and is like, it's not my place. And just walks out with Javon. They walk out together. And then Lash says,
that's because Lash is 6'1".
Yeah,
see, that's what the fuck is that?
6'1". Shit, I thought she's taller than me.
Right. Lash is sitting there looking over Trick some days. So like,
says, Trick, was it you? And you can hear the crowd reacting to something. And Trick says, of course it wasn't me. Why would, and then Lash says, and then boom. Trick is knocked into Lash. They both go down. And for a second, I'm like, who the fuck is? Because like he's jumping on Trick, and the camera doesn't show his face. But when it does, Kenny, who is it?
All Ego Ethan Page, baby.
Ethan.
That's y'all boy. That is
Page.
All Ego, baby.
I've been mad at him.
Mongo's boy. I ain't gonna lie on that one. That's me and Mongo's boy.
Bro. Holy shit. Ethan Page finally, and not only does he show up, he is the first thing he does. And he's, according to Shamrock Sapp, he signed last week and not a thing leaked. They kept this. We had no idea what this was going to be. We were all thinking, like, who the hell is this going to end up being? Who hasn't been around for a while? Who maybe is hurt and is coming back?
Mhm.
We weren't even close. Ethan Page shows up, and Vic says, "Wait, that's him. He used to be an AE." Before he can finish, Book says, Don't say that last letter."
Right. Like I said, nope.
And his AEW figure sold out 3 times since he left AEW.
Like, nope. And then the best part about this is you now have not only a legitimate heel, you got somebody that can talk on the mic, you got somebody that knows his way around the camera, you got somebody that can actually wrestle. You have just literally revamped your world title scene.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were wondering who was the next person, because as Matt pointed out, everybody was kind of on the same level, except for like Trick and Dragunov, and Dragunov got called up, so Trick is pretty much by himself.
Right.
Yeah. We needed somebody else.
And boom, that's the absolute perfect person to throw in there. He's definitely, this is like a huge pickup. Huge pickup.
I thought we were going to see him go to TNA and reunite with Josh for a bit.
Right.
I wanted to see the North, because the North is to this day probably one of the most innovative tag teams I've ever seen. They were doing together.
Yeah. They split.
Good God, that fucking like torture rack toss up into a spine buster is the nastiest shit I have ever seen in my life. That is disgusting.
The North was one of the reasons that I got into Impact.
Yeah,
it was Wrestle House, the North, and who else was it? Speed, and not MSK, the Rascals. The Rascals, yes.
Yeah, he's got everything. That man is he's perfect for NXT, and
perfect.
He's gonna be hopefully it sucked with AEW because I figured he was gonna be a pretty important person when he went to AEW, and it started out with him joining up Scorpio Sky, and Scorpio Sky was someone we were like, that could be like their first fucking Black World Champion. And then they just didn't do shit with either of them for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not a damn thing. I don't know what happened with Ethan Page over there. I don't know why they just didn't use him. And then he was supposed to be fighting for the ROH TV title, Kyle Fletcher. And then all of a sudden he was gone.
And now he's in NXT, baby.
Making himself some money, baby. Getting himself some TV time, baby.
One company's trash is another company's treasure. They did what you and I, Kenny, were pissed every time Ethan Page would come up in conversation because you're like, what the fuck is he?
What the fuck is he doing? Why? Right. We were sitting there like, how do you mess this up? And then for a while, me and you were mad at Ethan Page. We were like, see, when you do the fucking, you didn't want to fucking, all you had to do was be Karate Man and stay with TNA, and shit would have been fine. But no, now look at you. Me and you were mad at him for a while.
Could have been a world champion in TNA, and then just because remember when the North split, we were like, well, clearly Ethan Page is the one that is going to break out here, and no,
yeah, he broke out, right? Broke the fuck out the company.
Yeah, and then just didn't do shit for 2. And now he's in NXT, and the first thing they do with him is he takes out the top champion,
Right.
and he's already been the guy that's taken out the metaphor. He's been the guy that's laid out the top star in the brand. And you got new people that were tuning in, like, all right, let's see what NXT is about because Sexy Red's here. They are introduced to Ethan Page about as well as you can introduce any brand new fans to fucking anybody. Both him and Jordynne Grace, done. Big ass seal of approval. Job done. Shawn Michaels is the GOAT booker, god damn it.
Right.
And I want some respect on his name.
Give that man the award again for fucking Booker of the Year.
Yeah, TNA is also great at posting shit about the people that used to work for them.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, a minute after someone does something, they're going to post a clip of them in TNA doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Their social media is great.
All right,
yeah, overall,
media is on crack.
Yeah, they're fast as shit. But overall, guys, what did y'all think of NXT last night?
Hey,
A+.
Like, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Well, it's just like the other stuff, like the Ridge thing and the OC. But at the end of the day, when everything else is so fucking entertaining,
you can understand why matches like that get thrown in.
Yeah, you just get, hey, we got to fill time because this other stuff is more important than anything. And you don't want to take away from that.
We got to make sure our fans still are breathing because some people probably had a heart attack from that last segment that we sprung on them like that. So we need like 2 matches to make sure we get the paramedics around to everybody, give everybody enough oxygen, give Mongo his balloon. All right, let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so now that we're done with that, yeah, I agree with y'all. Hey, absolutely. What a fucking incredible. We're going to be talking more about it on Thursday because just holy fucking shit. They just changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
God, I fucking love it. And like Matt said, damn it, we were just about to be done with TNA and they brought us back in. Now we got to deal with it. We got to talk about it.
I gotta turn into fucking Jack Sparrow to watch TNA.
Oh, I'm gonna hook you up. I think I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up, brother. I got away. I gotta
be Captain Jack Sparrow to watch TNA over here.
I think I figured out a way, and I think you're gonna like it. Let's talk about AEW Dynamite.
Did they post something?
Not shit.
We
gave them till 7:20,
folks. On that note, folks, don't forget to follow us
We got so the few things that they had were what they had when we started the show, which was the EVPs are going to address the future of the TNT Championship. So that means the Bucks are going to fucking piss people off with what they're going to do. They're probably going to give the belt to Jack Perry or something, I guess.
Right.
You know, just to piss people off.
I'd like
Mercedes Moné TNA TBS Championship celebration. The debut of TV time with the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
That's when you turn the TV off.
Dude.
Rocky Romero is going to face John Moxley.
Let's go back to Jericho for a second.
Yeah.
The fucking shit that I showed y'all last night with Jericho, with him being fucking Brian Griffin shaved. They were like, that's Jericho's new body, and that's what he fucking looks like. And then they had something that said Jericho was shaped like Zoidberg from fucking Futurama. This shit has been going on for like a day now, and they've come up with new ones, and this shit is the greatest thing ever.
Cookies, you and Kenny are you're right on the same fucking wavelength. I think the second you start talking about it, Cookies posted.
I can't believe he just said TV time. Like, what? No.
But again, remember the point. The point is you're supposed to hate it. The point is you're supposed to not like
show
it.
That picture I just put in the chat. If you can show that picture.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on, let me get it up. But again, that's the point, is you're supposed to not like it, but you're supposed to not like it, not enough that you want to change the channel, but enough that you're just going to be pissed off.
Not me. I'll be like, oh, Chris Jericho, clickety, click, 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 gone.
All right, here we go.
Be like TV time. Be like, nope, it's time to turn it off. That's exactly what he looked like.
And that's good. And he had on the fucking little panties. That's what I don't get. Like, bro, stop it. Disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting.
He like being disgusting. He think he look good.
It's just so we got one match on the card, which is
really?
John Moxley facing off against Rocky Romero in an IWGP World Championship Eliminator.
He probably gonna win the TNT title after this. Shit.
Oh, you see, Jeff Cobb is mad that Jordan Grace and Ethan Page are going right after the championships. He's like, so in other companies, you can just show up to other companies and just ask for a title shot. With us New Japan people got to go through eliminators.
I mean, Jeff.
Well, Jeff, that's
you have a right to be
fault.
upset. I mean, hey, that's New Japan and AEW, man. That's just what they do.
Sign the contract, big ass.
The eliminators are so fucking dumb, though. Like, just the stupidest shit. Where the hell is this from? Tito got a fucking lineup. Swerve will face Kill Switch.
Ass because
Dino Gauntlet.
Dragon.
Dino Gauntlet to determine who will challenge for the World Championship at Forbidden Door. So nothing. So not shit. So we're gonna get a eliminator tournament to decide who's gonna face the world champion, but not a tournament or battle royal to determine who's gonna be the TNT champion.
Because he got to talk about that live. That's probably got to be a big announcement.
I'm telling you, they're gonna fucking award that shit to Jungle Boy, and it's gonna be just more of just you're supposed to hate it. If you hate it, that's doing a good job.
Right.
That's what I get told every time. I'm like, I don't like this shit in AEW. It's always like, well, you're supposed to not like it, but then why watch? There's the AEW show. It was a good. We'll talk about it Thursday. It was good. Yeah. What y'all think?
Pretty decent show.
Pretty good show. There's a lot of extra, some stuff that a little bit too far, and stuff that just really didn't need to be on the show. But there were some good, like Mercedes and the chat Mercedes Monet and Willow Nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
Banger.
Real good.
Great
real
match.
good one.
Great match.
I did get a chance to watch that. And I'm glad. I think Tony Khan made that the longest match in AEW women's history for two reasons. One, to kind of say, hey, we care about women over here, and two, to say, see, I do like black women in particular.
Gotta keep running away from those allegations.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, that's about it for Dynamite. They sent Tito two more things to email. That's about it. So we'll see, I guess, if the show's good. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to get into the shows over the weekend. I know you'll talk about them on Monday a little bit. We're going to get into King and Queen of the Ring and Double or Nothing. We're going to talk about more about last night and then what we hear regarding any TNA, NXT crossovers that might be coming. And any other news we'll hear. Hopefully we'll probably hear more about the TNT Championship. I pray to God they're not just going to put it on fucking Jungle Boy, but we'll see what happens.
Right.
Any predictions for that title? What do y'all think?
Jungle Boy, damn it. You said it, nigga.
I mean, y'all agree with me? I'm just curious if y'all have a different idea. Do y'all think it's going to be anything aside from that?
Nigga, Jungle Boy. Why not? If the EVPs are in control of
Sammy,
the EVPs are in control of what is going on with that belt, it makes absolute sense for everyone to have a goddamn title. It makes total sense for every person of that group to have a goddamn title, just to shut just to say we're in fucking charge. So why not? Why not get with the Jungle Boy?
And then TNT can change their Twitter and be like, Jungle Jack Perry is our champion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, in that case, let's wrap this shit up. You can follow us at facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod. You can also find us at Linktree. Again, /UnderTheRingPod. We'll see our links. I'm, of course, at Greg Bush SK. We got Kenny at Rock Riffs 44. We got the fucking champion.
Bitch ass motherfucking Mike.
They got my forever rival and the forever Intercontinental Champion, Matt, at The Right Answer. We got our Street Team Captain and our AEW representative, apparently, Tito at Oreo Maliente. And last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent, Justin D. Baxley. Folks, have a wonderful Wednesday. I forgot what day it was. Have a wonderful Wednesday night. We'll see you tomorrow, 8:45, 9-ish for the podcast. And we'll be back on Saturday to talk about vampires. Me and Kenny, right? Yeah, noon. Thumbs up. Cool. We'll be back on Saturday to talk about that. So if you haven't seen it yet, catch up and join us. It's me. Till then, folks.
Y'all.
Good night.
Hey. Who's down? Who's down?
Bitch.
Bitch,